should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. Miranda's on his way to the ring, and you can just tell what kind of night he intends this to be. He's just brimming with confidence. Indian's got his eye on the prize. Look at that focus and determination during his ring walk.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miranda. And his opponent, fighting out of the black corner,
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
It's the opening round of 12 scheduled. Wow, what a punch there by Bam Bam. Teddy, if I put two fighters in front of you and said you can train, both these guys have equal talent, but you can train the lefty or you can train the righty, who would you pick?
Well, usually the lefty has a little advantage because you haven't seen them too often. And that's always going to be something that's going to really serve them a little bit. But they might not have an advantage in the business end of it. A lot of guys won't fight your fighter. And then what are you going to do?
Bam Bam's so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landed. He just missed that shot up top. Bam Bam's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Come on, get combo lands to the head. Accurate with the straight left. Good flush shot upstairs. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Good step back.
Beautiful.
Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. Final 10 seconds. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing a lot, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there. Pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punches are a little wide. He needs to shorten them up.
keep busy and you beat him to the punch. Keep boxing just like that.
Recovered nicely here. The start of this round, and he is proving to me at least that what happened in that last round is having no effect on this round. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Took a go into the body, but came up empty. but it's with a plan in mind.
Yeah, it is with a plan in mind, and that's why he's such a successful fighter. He's trying to lure his opponent into a mistake.
Halfway through round number 2. He missed with that headshot. Missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. El Toribe's effort has been admirable, but I don't think he's getting the results he would like to get here. He's tiring himself.
Yeah, what I think is starting to happen here, so we saw him throwing a lot of punches.
He falls victim to that big hook. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
And round number 3 is underway. Bandam's approaching this round with the right look. He looks to be in pretty good shape. Miranda's bang by an uppercut. Good counter punch. Big right hand. He is staggered and stumbling. Pulls the trigger on that overhand left. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
Bandam's putting forth a great combination there. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Targeting that straight left hand. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Miranda. Bandam's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Smart punch right there. The uppercut works. Bandam's well off the mark that time. 3 minutes gone by in this round.
You're not giving me enough punches, okay? Throw more punches. Jab, jab, pull. You're okay, don't worry. You're doing fine. All right, listen. You need to create more counters, okay? Slip this punch, then throw it straight right down the middle. You're looking good. And keep it up. Keep those hands moving.
Bandam's ahead on Penny's scorecard as we take a peek at those scores for the first time here today. Round number 4 just underway. That was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now. Expect him to clinch. And he just holds on there. How about a return to sender with the left hand? His defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Good step back counter punch there. Rushing uppercut by Miranda. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Good flush shot by El Terrible. Keeping his hands up, getting away of his opponent's effort. He took a shot, but he gets one of his own. A left hand scores. Miranda, can you believe this? This round is absolutely outrageous. Oh, he goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? 1, 2, 3, 4. Miranda's going to have to pull himself together here. Now he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the rope. Kill some time. Make the referee come in between you and break it.
Don't stand in front of it. Listen to me. You're getting hurt. You're getting hurt.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He can get a chance to cramp those hands and tie him up. And then he can kill a little clock survive.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here?
Well, 2 aspirin and then, oh no, actually I would say...
Big shot, crashing home. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again? 2, 3. Miranda's going to keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down. Right to the belt line. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Well placed, jab straight. El Terrible's got a way of just getting away from that punch. That wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Fires right back at him. Coming off a round where he scored big. He scored the knockdown. I suppose right now he's got to think to himself, Teddy, how did I do that, and how can I do that again?
He should think that to himself. That's what his corner's there for, to remind him. You know how you did it? Do it again.
He's got nothing left. And just go for the head. Knock him out. It's done. All night long, this is your fight.
As we start a new round, I pose this question to you. Is there any hope for him? He's been knocked down numerous times.
Look, there's been great comebacks in the sport. There's always hope. You don't know how deep a man can...
That's a clean shot, able to get in with the right hand. Big shot there. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's all over. El Terrible is not going to hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim. Bam Bam's fitting end to a very strong night for him.
There is a business component to this game here, this boxing game. And the business component is here, you gotta win, but you wanna win spectacularly. You wanna get people interested, excited. He just did that.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.